You know those construction zone signs, the only way for drivers to know what lies ahead. But if you cannot see the signs, that can create a dangerous situation. And there's a message sign out there, not quite doing its job. That's this week's Traffic Inbox for Bay News 9's traffic reporter Chuck Henson. He's live in our real-time traffic center. So Chuck, what did you see there?
Well, you know, it's funny because since we started looking into this giant S-curve in Pinellas County where 102nd Avenue North feeds into the construction zone of Wargin-Dowd, I've got not one but two other emails this morning saying they think the same thing, that the signage at that location just isn't doing the job. Kathleen Dowd drives 102nd Avenue North to Wargin-Dowd Road as part of her regular route to work. She says the construction barricades and the signs here create a dangerous situation for traffic.
More than once, I've almost been sideswiped. Somebody doesn't see. I guess people need a little more warning.
Here's a map. For eastbound traffic, the left lane ends at the S-curve just before the signal at Wargin-Dowd and Starkey. There seems to be plenty of signage letting drivers know there's construction ahead. There's a sign near Osceola High School, another 109th Avenue North, and then right here at the closure, there's this arrow board. But can you see the flashing arrow? Kathleen says no.
The lighted sign is very hard to see during the daylight. You can see it at night because I've driven it. But in the daytime, you can't see it, and people stay in that lane.
It didn't take long for us to find examples of traffic crowding in at the curb, so I took Kathleen's concerns to Pete Yock. He's the Director of Transportation for Pinellas County. He agreed the sign is part of the problem.
The arrow boards have a very tight cone of angle for the lighting. They're LEDs with reflectors on them, and therefore, you know, they're aimed with a hot spot toward approaching traffic. It appears this one got misaligned somewhat, and therefore it's not where the motorists will see them upstream of the curve.
And Pete was ready with the fix.
We're actually looking at moving the arrow board upstream. Our project manager is on site meeting with the contractor right as we speak now. They're looking at where to relocate it so it gives you the biggest target value as you're coming up that curve.
And as an update to the story, not only did the contractor move the sign about 100 feet further up the road, so it's more in the straight stretch it can be seen, they also, I understand, replaced it with one that says left lane closed ahead rather than that arrow board. So I really want to thank the folks who brought this to my attention. I've actually received another email saying someone sideswiped at that corner recently, $6,000 in damage to their vehicle. So hopefully we've been able to help that situation. If you have a traffic trouble spot you'd like me to take a look at, all you have to do is send me an email. Go to our website, baynews9.com, click on the traffic tab, and from there you'll find a link to my email address. Send me your traffic trouble spot. Maybe we'll be able to get you some resolution as well. Here's what we're talking about.